Sir, well, welcome to Toronto. Welcome back to Toronto.
Thank you.
Wow, I was saying, I told you guys this last week, but I love this one the best because I like the fact that everybody is so fleshed out. It's not just about Bella and Edward and the Cullens. We really get to know them a little bit better. That must have been fantastic for you guys, I would think.
To get to know,
Well, just flesh out the characters a little bit more.
Jackson, who plays Jasper, had a great time showing the backstory and the flashback scene. I wish I could do that for Emmett. I wish there was a place in the movies where I could. And there is an excerpt on Stephanie Meyer's website where it talks about Emmett and the bear and his relationship with Edward and how he became a vampire. And, it would be really fun to show that. I think we all have such a great taste of our characters and what we've done as far as backstories for our characters that, we're just excited that the movies continuously grow and expand with us being able to show that off.
Yeah, but there's nothing like being paid and being able to kick some butt and go to the gym and get trained and eat like a pig and, come on, dude, that's got to be really fantastic.
That's just who I am. That's who Kellen is. I like to be active. I love sports. I love to eat. I love meat. I love just eating a great steak and high protein diet. But again, I wasn't. We had trainers, but it's not like someone paid me to eat or set up a diet or called me every 3 hours saying, all right, it's time to drink your protein shake.
Yeah.
I'm dying to do a Marvel comic book character where, like Ryan Reynolds, for these movies, he has a trainer on him 24/7 saying, eat this, don't eat that ice cream. I wish I had someone to be like, all right, put the gummy bears away.
Yeah, but you're shooting a movie right now where you are playing a Greek god,
my
friend. Okay, come on. Show us those guns. That's got to be amazing.
It is, but even then, I went, my first day of rehearsals was back in March, and everyone else was on diets. Everyone else was with their trainer and setting up these goals. And I kept on talking to production. I'm like, all right, so when do I get to meet with this nutritionist and this trainer, and what diet do I need to be on? And no one would talk to me.
Yeah.
And then sooner or later, I just got kind of annoyed, and I was like, all right, tell me what I need to do. And they're like, Kellen, you somewhat got this job because you're acting chops, but also you're fit. These other guys need to somewhat. It's an honor that they see me as a god or I'm fit enough to play one. But it was kind of a compliment in a way. But again, I like being on a set kind of regiment if I could.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I just wondered, did you have a huge beef with Taylor Lautner because he got to run around with his shirt off all the time? Because now we're only seeing you with your shirt off all the time, so there must have been some jealousy going on there, huh?
No, not at all. I've barely worked with Taylor. The werewolves and the vampires don't really come together too often.
But just for him being on set without a shirt on, going, now in my next role, I'm going to be without a shirt on. That's just the way it is.
I much prefer having my clothes on.
Okay.
I am blessed with good genes and a fast metabolism where, I do have a certain build. But again, I don't want to be typecast as the guy without his shirt on.
Yeah.
I do have brains. I believe I can act, and I want to expand that versus being the guy who's always on the beach without his shirt or just known as that. And I'm blessed to have people who want to shoot me doing photographs. Men's Health was an honor. I'm
pretty cool.
thankful to have the genes that I have. But again, I don't look for roles where I'm topless, and I do a mix of. I did Love, Wedding, Marriage where I'm in a suit the whole time. Then I did The Killing Game where I'm topless with staples in me and nails in my back and big cuts, and I'm topless in that. So it's a good balance.
It's a good balance,
yeah,
for sure.
Now,
I want to ask, I was asking Ashley this too, but being on the Eclipse movies, obviously this is for the fans. You guys are doing it because you love it, but it's for the fans and the pressure's there and, you really want to make them happy. But do you find at the end of the day, because of your fame and everything that's exploded because of this film, you have to develop a bit of a thicker skin? Sometimes you open the papers and you're like, oh man, I can't believe they wrote that. Or, stuff like that. How do you handle it?
The only time I really buy the magazines are when I'm traveling, and I travel a lot. It's always funny what people write. Some people love you, some people hate you. That's life.
Yeah.
So when they do write bogus reports, you just take it with a grain of salt. You don't really believe it. And the funny thing is when you see pictures of yourself when you didn't know photographers were there, and it's just kind of like, oh geez, they're good. They hid well. But But again, to each their own. Things need to sell, so some magazines will write gossip, and that's what it is. It's gossip.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to Breaking Dawn being in 2 parts?
I am, because it elongates the experience that Twilight is. I love my character. I love the press that we get to do. I love the fans.
Yeah.
I just love this whole experience. So now that Breaking Dawn's broken into Part A, Part B, or Part 1, Part 2, it's 2 more premieres, 2 more press junkets, twice the length of time I get to travel and see the world. I'm really hoping we get to do a press junket or something in Brazil and Iceland and Portugal, all these great places. I'd love to go to China and do press, anything and everything, because again, I love the fans. They're the ones enabling us to really continue on and work, and they're not just Emmett fans now, they're my fans. They're going to see my other movies, and it's really great to have them scream my name versus, you know, when it was just Emmett when the first movie came out. Now they're my fans, and it's really endearing.
That's very cool. And also, the longer you get to work with these people.
Exactly. I mean, it's a friendship that we've forged for life, and it's a great family reunion. We don't get sick of each other because we're only, honestly, together for 3 months of shooting. Then we go and do other movies, and it's always great to come back with a cast who you've already grown with.
Yeah.
So it's going to be weird saying goodbye, but I don't think any of us have really contemplating saying it.
Yeah, you got a while.
We got a while.
Well, congratulations. Like I say, really, this was a really fun film.
Thank you.
I really liked it. And best of luck with everything else you got coming up.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see those films.
Thanks.
It's great. Thank you. Okay.